go do this interview, y'all. We the Grand Canyons. So, man, let me ask you this, man.
Okay.
I mean, you're a young man. And what do you feel like, it's a lot of women out there. There's a lot of young women out there. Mm-hmm. They throwing them draws at you. They throwing the draws at it. We gonna talk real talk, right? So what made you decide to settle down with one? I have to ask a young man that because...
You have to ask him first, has he settled down with one?
He has settled down. I know that because he's told me.
Yeah, I did settle down.
Yeah, but so I'm trying to figure out what made you settle down considering, all these women out here throwing these draws at you. And I know why I settled down, but I just want to know from your perspective.
When did you settle down, though?
Shit, 2 weeks ago. I mean, 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks ago, I got serious about the thing.
Just got serious.
All right, so Vontae, get back to the original question.
Oh, yeah, what was the original
question? What made you settle down? Man, she always wanted to throw this in left field.
Made me settle down was the fact that, like you said, it was a lot of girls just throwing it at me and everything. But, it got old. When it got old, too, like, I realized, like, yeah, they just throwing it. Like, they don't really, they don't really care about my best interests. Like, they don't really care.
You don't care for me enough to cry.
About what I do after we get it, get in what we got.
Who you are as a person.
Exactly.
They don't really care about who you are as a person.
They just care about what I got to offer right then.
What you got to offer right then and there. And if that's suitable.
Use your body up. Yeah. Use your time up.
Exactly.
And then you empty.
Did it feel good?
Yeah.
Well, I think he want to be empty.
You're so nasty. I was talking about emotion.
I think that's was his goal, to be empty. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's all those.
But so when you met her, what was it about her that you said, this is the one that I want to be with?
It was her drive, like just the way she just is naturally, but also she was always willing to listen. Like due to the fact that I'm older than her, it was like some things I done been through before that she hasn't went through, or either some things I seen her head into. It was like I was able to talk to her and she was able to listen. But not only that she listened, like she coached me as well. Like she helped me on certain things as well. So it was just like the fact that we both able to listen to each other. She wanted to see me, do my best. And we only knew each other for a certain amount of time, so it's just like you see all of that and them qualities in somebody that's just fine, just real fine.
And she fine on top of that.
I fade away, yeah.
She listen, she coach, and she fine. Baby, that's what I felt about you.
See?
All that thickness, and you would listen.
See?
Well, you listen sometimes. I believe, what I believe in that? Honestly, I believe, that, that, I'm going to say this. There was another young lady I was dating at one time when I was dating you. And when she said, at the beginning, we weren't going together, but she said, why did I choose you? Okay. And because I went to her like, look, I'm done. I want to be serious about Net. She was like, why? And she said, what's wrong with me? I was like, ain't nothing wrong with you. I said, it's just that Net is right for me. I said, it's nothing wrong with you. It's just she's right for me. And she was like, why? I said, I'm going to tell you why. I said, because my dreams were just as important to her as they were to me. And she might have fooled me. I said, she might have been lying. Probably was lying, because now that I know, she don't listen to me now. I'm just playing.
I was just bullshitting.
We need help. These marriages need help. And you was just saying something that really hit me. And it was real, and we just go take it. Just give us this punch in the chest. Okay. That a lot of us church folks, me included, okay, the reason why our marriages don't work is because we cannot be real about what we're going through.
So let me say this.
Okay. And then we're going to move on. Go ahead.
I'm going to say it quickly.
Give it to me.
I'm going to say it quickly. One of the reasons why we do what we do, we do our Pillow Talk, our videos.
Yes.
And I am the one that will say almost anything. She's a little more reserved than me.
Right.
We let people in our lives, we're transparent because we realize one thing.
Yeah.
when I went on YouTube and I saw all the couples giving advice,
Right.
I said, there are no, you notice all of them are young? Because when you get to our age, people are masquerading. They want what they're more concerned with instead of a good marriage, of how others perceive their marriage is.
Not actually having a good marriage,
but the perception of a good marriage.
Faking it.
And faking it. Masquerading, even in church folks.
Yeah.
I know church people, now I'm going to say something that's probably controversial, but it's true. It's some of the church people out there, women ain't getting their husband no butt, ain't gave it to them in weeks to come. And then you wonder why the husband out there looking at porn, and you wonder why the husband looking at the other big book lady going
big booty,
and you
Judy.
ain't thought about giving them nothing, and you masquerading like you are when you not. So what we
decided, help us.
And couples, what we tell couples,
yes,
we have an active sex like they probably think we freaks or whatever,
right?
But we tell them what happens is my wife got this theory, and I'm gonna leave it after that.
Come on, Karen.
She says this.
Yeah,
I travel. She says when you leave this house, you're gonna be empty, always. You
know what? I just want to run out.
I would just put that out.
You, that's why I love you. That's what I'm talking about. So why? We don't want to give the man none, but then we don't want him looking other places.
Right.
So that's almost impossible. That can't happen if we don't do our part.
Right. So we must do our part.
We got to do our part. And so what I was thinking, if y'all could just give us your secret, because you've said it before. I've heard you say that there were times when y'all wanted to say, you know what, nigga, the heck with you, heifer, I'm gone. Pack my bags, I'm out.
Those words, a little worse than that.
Those were kind.
How did you make your marriage work? What's the secret?
Ahead,
what's that? Yeah, give it to us.
I remember the moment that we were deciding or discussing where we were going. And we were sitting in the car in front of the house. I don't know why we were in the car, but we were sitting in the car in front of the house, and Ken was like, I feel like we're growing apart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And in that moment, as devastating as those words were, I had to repeat what I heard. And we were sitting there, and he said that, and my answer was, God is going to use us to bless couples one day.
Wow.
And he's like, are we gonna be together tomorrow? But that's what I heard. And I didn't even want to say it because I'm like, okay, this is so stupid. Yeah. We're sitting here talking about, ending this thing, what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it. And then I'm saying this.
Yeah. And
from there we realized, we sat down and really not talk but listen.
Yeah.
And we decided that because a lot of times when couples argue, you might come in and say, you didn't take out the trash, and then you didn't close the cabinet.
Yeah.
And so the argument it ends up about the silverware, but it really started with the trash.
Right.
And so we begin to deal with the subject at hand. We have to talk. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But after
let's deal with this first. Mm-hmm. So you one battle at a time. Yeah. Okay. I love it. And so we got pillow talk. We got your new couples card game that is out.
Yes, the moment of truth.
Y'all, I'm nervous over here about what's in this box. Okay,
moment of truth.
It's some serious. It's like I want a song to come on. I mean, this is so unique. And how'd y'all come up with the moment of truth? Because I mean, I've never seen.
Tell them how.
He is the what if king. I have jokes about this. Like he'll just come in the house. Okay, what scenarios? Well, what if? Okay, but what if I lose our money? Like what if? What if you come in and me and the lady next door we get it? He's always just like it's always what if. I call him the what if king.
Yeah.
And so you cannot joke with this guy. I said, put it on the card, make it a game.
What?
And the next day.
Here he comes.
About 50.
I started 50. Writing the questions down.
Yeah.
I started writing the questions that we've asked on Pillow Talk. That I've asked her.
Yeah.
And so what I said was, here's what we do. Now listen to me.
Okay.
Leah, I said, let's write questions that help people get to know each other better. Mm-hmm. So if I know what you think about certain things,
that's good.
I know that, because most time we're marrying people, we're in relationship with people that we don't know.
We don't even know them like that.
We don't know. So now you can play it with individuals. You can play it with another person.
Okay.
You can play it with couples.
In a group. Okay.
Even with a group of people who who are not in relationships. You can play this game 3 different ways.
Yeah.
And so now all of a sudden people say, well, dang, that's not a cut and dry answer. What can I do?
Mm-hmm. You got to put some detail
You
on
gotta
that
put some
answer.
thought into it.
Yeah. Listen, if we don't do nothing, we gonna get this card game, y'all. So go to the GrandCanyons.com. GrandCanyons.com.
And that's canyons with an I. Canions.
It's down on the screen right now. And get this card game for your boo so y'all can stay together. Okay, we'll be back in a minute.